Okay then team, so session 2 of our lockdown 3, day 2, cool. So session 2, what we are looking for is we are going to start off with some inchworms. So we're going to hit our warm-up, 3 rounds of a warm-up. We're going to start with 6 inchworms, so we all know the inchworm by now, but it's that one where we stand nice and straight and then push the hands to the floor, stretching the hamstrings. We walk our hands out as far as we can in front of us, and then we bring those hands back in. Okay, so we're going to do 6 reps of that inchworm. After our 6 reps on the inchworm, we are looking to go to 6 lunges with a drunken step on each side. So what we do for this lunge is we pull our knee up and then we step across. Okay, so step across and then come back. Okay, bringing that knee back up. Knee up, step across, and knee back. Okay, so 6 each side on that step, just trying to get some more, a wider range of movement in our warm-up. And then after that, we're going to hit 6 down-ups. So just to get that heart rate up just a little bit, down into the back position and stand up again, okay? So just getting ourselves moving, getting that heart rate up and getting ourselves working. Then, like we did on our session 1 of the week, we are going into a 15-minute piece where I want you to do 10 single leg RDLs on each side. So I'm not putting negatives in this, but I want this to be controlled, okay? So 10 single leg RDLs, so we're going to take 1 foot off the floor, hopefully have a weight in the hand that our foot is planted on. So from there, that leg comes up, and then we soften this knee, and then remember we are hinging. So the point of the exercise is that this leg and our chest stay in roughly the same line. So we hinge, pushing that leg up behind us, get to the end range, and then squeeze the glute back up, okay? Control, down, and up, okay? So I want that, I'm not looking for you to count, but I am looking for that control and up. Okay, same on the other side. Control. This is the wiggly one. So when we don't get that control, stop, pause, and up. Okay, control and up. Okay, so our single leg RDLs are the first thing of our 15-minute round. The second piece that we have in there, we're going to do a weighted single leg glute bridge, and we've got 12 of those on each side to do. So with our weighted glute bridge, we'll drop onto the floor, we'll pick one leg up, put a weight in the hips. If you don't want to do them weighted, that's absolutely fine, but we're going to, one leg up, squeeze, hold, and back down. Just a squeeze at the top every time. Trying to keep that core down so that we're not just pushing our belly up. It's the glute that's doing the work for us, okay? So again, 15 minutes of controlled movement on that single leg RDL and the glute bridge, okay? So we're just making sure we're really controlling those 2 movements and making sure we're activating the glutes every time we're doing it as well, okay? So after our 15 minutes of that work, we're then going to go into 3 sets of a lateral lunge each side, and then we're going to do some hamstring curls on the floor in a very similar way to the way we would do our single leg glute bridges that we've just done, okay? So the first thing that I want you to do is 3 sets of this. So we're going to do 12 lunges on each side, and it's going to be like a lateral step lunge. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit like your drunken step where you're going across. We're going to step out, okay? So with a weight, preferably in that front rack, we're going to step out to the side, nice big lunge, and then squeeze back in, okay? So I would do 12 on one side, and then hit 12 on the other side, and then leave the lunges, and then we're going to go into this kind of hamstring curl. And so for the hamstring curl, what we need is something round. We can do it, I've got a med ball here, but we can do it with something like, you know, you can do it with a foam roller, you can do it with, like even a can would work on this. So what we do is we lie on our back and we pop our feet onto that ball, and from there all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the ball in, or the can in, or the foam roller in, whatever we've got. We're just going to pull it in and try and raise our hips. So from there we're going to squeeze up, hold and back down, squeeze, back down. So it's just getting those hamstrings to contract and bring that ball to our bum, okay? So that's 3 sets of 10, lateral lunges each side, and then 10 hamstring curls. On a roller, a can, whatever you've got cylindrical that we can move, we can kind of drag our heels to our bum with and raise our glutes and our hips, okay? So once we've done those 3 rounds, we're gonna finish off within every minute on the minute. We're going to do, and it's going to be for 8, we're going to do 30 seconds of supported single leg squats. So it's just an opportunity for you to practice squatting on a single leg. Again, we did some leg work yesterday, but I quite like the idea of us doing a bit more of this while we can. So what I've got here, and there are tons of things that you can do with this. Fundamentally, what we want you to be able to do is single leg squat. So we're going to go for that foot out in front, all the way down and all the way up again.